Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Boardquest Tales of Liria, our upcoming board and video game coming to Kickstarter on 21st of February 2024. So as the time of the recording, only 2 weeks and a bit remaining. And today I want to show you how the digital version for that game looks like and plays like, so you get a better idea of what to expect of the game. And in order to do this, I'm going ahead and playing against AI. I'm going to play a simple matchup as an orc against a human AI, and in this case I'm generating the map instead of creating it like in the board game. And also you can see the terrain types are varied in the video game version, so we're playing on snow today. So as you can see, the map gets generated, the monsters already spawn for you. We're going to, and also the forts and position of the forts are getting spawned for you. We're going to add in that manual creation of the map as we have it in the board game, because it's a crucial part of the game, but for now it's a quick method to set it up and to get going. So we can see I have a hero here in the south, an orc hero called Behsaad cross-chain, and in the north there's Gregor, and Gregor, the human hero, Gregor the Mighty, is on his fort. And you can also see that there's treasure across the map and there's monsters, so our heroes can gain experience points in this game. So I will get those by defeating monsters or enemies. So my decision here is, do I attack this hippogriff or do I go and get that treasure? And in this case I'm deciding for the treasure, drawing an item, a fire axe basically. And this concludes my first turn, and thus the AI player can do their turn. And they also go for the treasure and pick up a rather powerful item called the dragon bow. As you can see, there are different kinds of monsters, and generally speaking, the further away they are, the more likely they're more powerful. Here you have a scorpion or a troll or a spider, for example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now attack that hippogriff in order to gain some experience points. What you just saw is I also recruited an additional unit. You can see in the bottom right that I have gold that I earn also per turn. It actually gets increased with the amount of forts conquered, and I can recruit units for that. Keep in mind that in this game there are various winning conditions, so you can either, as you see in the top right, capture a certain amount of forts, in this case 5, or defeat all enemy heroes, in this case only Gregor. So there's different ways to play and to win, and you can actually win a game without getting into direct confrontation at all. Now you see our AI companion or AI opponent is also attacking the monster, and the monsters attack back. So the monster turn is at the end of the final player's turn, and they always attack you if you either stand next to them or attack them last turn. They will also walk towards you if they can't reach you. So here I have to watch out that I do not get too much damage. So I'm going to use one of my skills that you see in the bottom here. These are represented by icons, and I'm going to use Soulbound, which is going to protect me from further damage in the next turn. And defeating the monster you saw gave me a level, and I'm now level 2 with my hero, and I'm going to level up my unit as well, so I get to increase my level. You have to basically balance your desire to gain levels and to capture forts and to keep your opponent in check. So it's a game where you have to strategically make decisions all the time, and there's no necessarily best or right decision, not as far as I know, after so many games. It's just different preferences you can play out with this game. So now you see I need to decide what to do next, and I think I'm going to go for that fort, although I have to be rather careful. So again, I'm going to protect my hero with this ability called Soulbound. And next turn I might capture the fort. To capture forts, you have to sacrifice your moves or attacks that turn, and can then capture a fort, basically a neutral fort. If you capture a enemy fort, it goes neutral and then turns to your color next. So it's a gradual process, it's not that immediate, which gives you time to react if your opponent tries something. You can see we are already level 2, though low on health, and what we're going to do is to heal ourselves and attack that lizard warrior. We want to reach that sweet spot, level 3, which gives us additional opportunities to act and additional skill cards. The higher your level is, the freer you can move across the map. You get special abilities. You can see here, Gregor just leveled up to level 2, and you get more powerful in general. So it's advisable to go to a higher level, basically, if you can. So you can see also status effects here. My Orc Warrior currently has a status effect, which is Confusion, which basically keeps him from getting any attack this turn, so I can't attack with my Orc Warrior this turn. I'm going to slowly but surely walk towards my opponent to show you also the direct confrontation, but in this case it's his turn and he's going to actually do me the favor and walk towards me, so we're both going for the same monster. The last hitter on the monster gets the experience points, and so often it can be a race of who's going to get the last hit, so to say. Let me capture this fort now. You can see I erected this fort. I can now, if I don't stand on it, recruit units on here, but more importantly I gain a winning condition, point towards a winning condition, and additional income per turn. So as you see now, the opponent is getting closer, and he's giving skills to his minions to basically attack, and he's constantly evaluating what the best move might be from a list of possible moves. So this is a rather simple AI. It can give you some fun games, but generally it's advised to play against human players. There will be a solo mode and there is a single player campaign also in the video game, but we're just going to concentrate on the versus mode in this example. I'm going to pass around some items that you see I gathered, and certain units can equip certain items, and so while you're playing the game you will learn the strengths and weaknesses of your heroes or your units, and make those decisions as well, basically when you recruit or when you attack. You can see he just made 5 damage, gained another level by beating a monster, and also some gold, which allows him to recruit his most valuable unit, the Mounted Knight, which can move and attack at the same time. It can move and attack in the same round. I, on the other hand, also defeated that Scorpion. This usually marks the point where we're getting close to each other and getting our battle, basically our direct confrontation on. And I'm preparing for that as well as he does. So now I'm standing next to him and I will see what his decision will be. Will he run or will he attack? I can see that he takes opportunity of my moves probably, and he will attack my Shikari, which I left in a weak position. So you can see you can quickly change the pace of the game. I lost the unit, I cannot re-recruit units, so I have to be really careful how I play. And now my strategy will be to nail down Gregor with Thunder Grasp, which stuns him, which didn't work, but in fact I did get a good shot at him. I'm looking at my gold, I'm missing 6 gold to recruit my other powerful unit, so I will in fact exchange some items here, and wait out this turn. Doesn't look too good for me, but that's fine. The game can change in a short period of time, so a small mistake or a small decision. You can see he got pushed back actually by my shield that I wear. So this looked like a bug, but it isn't. You have different items that give you different effects that can have also a big role in how the game plays. So every turn I get gold, so in fact I have enough gold now to recruit my walking and attacking unit, and I will not give up on my offensive moves. I will keep going towards my opponent to kind of get him into a corner and to try to beat his hero, which can go either way. So let's see. He did use a pushback ability on me, so he has a skill that allows him to push back, and now walks onto a secure mountain. So maybe I will change up my strategy, in fact. So a more successful strategy might be for me looking at the map to actually conquer the forts. So I might just do that. I'm going to walk with my units to the different forts that are on the map and hope that he doesn't react in time, so I can capture my 5 forts and win the game. Currently I am at 2 forts, and if I capture these 3, I will be at 5. So there is a chance that I can do it. Unless, of course, he intervenes and captures any of mine. So following that strategy, I'm going to walk on top of the forts, and I'm going to see what his strategy is. Basically going after this hippogriff, and also maybe changing up a bit the strategy and capturing the forts, although he needs more than I do, so he needs 3 forts to win, whereas I at this point only need 2 more. So let's see if I can do that. So I'm neutralizing his fort and capturing my fort in the corner, and next turn, if he doesn't prevent my warrior to capture that fort, I will actually win the game. So it doesn't look like he will. He is a higher level than me and he's more powerful than me, but he will lose the game because he didn't pay attention to the map, basically. So you can see how different strategies can win the game. You don't have to be the strongest necessarily. So this concludes a playthrough of Boardquest Tales of Liria, the digital version. I hope you liked it, and I hope you will support us on Kickstarter or on Steam, and thank you for watching.